I fucking thought. Anyway, sometimes it does. The Twitter thing might not be working. I did do one manually, so that might just be the one I did manually. But either way, Dragon Age. It's time for Dragon Age. Oh no! That's the worst. Why would they do this to you? Oh my god, we're in the Exalted Plains. Okay, that's fine. Let's do this. So, it should tell... I should learn how to speak. It should tell you something, considering how insane I've been about Baldur's Gate 3. It should tell you something, that, my brain is so overtaxed right now that I came home from work and I was like, I have like 2 hours until stream, and some of the time, I'm like, oh, I'm gonna play some of my video games in between. I'm gonna like, you know, play some Fallout 4, I'm going to like, load up The Sims for a little bit or whatever. I got home, and I was like, I have 2 hours. I would love to play more Baldur's Gate 3 right now, but I literally can't. Oh, it's like an acne patch thing. My face broke out in all manner of irritating shit. So I have one here and I have one like under my chin. It's super cool. Is it the stress? Potentially. Who's to say? Because as I just was so kindly informed by my sister, I get this one. I started to try and turn the camera with my middle mouse button. How do I turn it? Right mouse button. God. Okay, it's fine. Well, it can also be hormones, because that's usually what it is. But what I would have expected that at a different time, not now. But apparently I get insane every August. And I haven't noticed this pattern, but 8 months is the longest I can safely go between vacations before my brain starts eating itself alive. This has been a fun time. Oh, it's just that I literally couldn't play any. I didn't turn the fan on. I could not play any of it. I was like, I really, really want to play more. I want to know more about this. I want to get further in the plot. I want to, all of this. It is literally too much sensory input to deal with right now. And so I had to lie down on my bed and I can't even read like new exciting things. I'm going back and I'm rereading things that I've read 10 billion times before. I am feeding my brain bland gruel right now. I need a fucking sensory deprivation tank. I have 17, I think, days until vacation, and I'm clinging on by my fingertips until then. I don't get this way before my vacation in December, because it's a much shorter time in between these. I take this like the last bit of August, first bit of September every year, and then the week between Christmas and New Year's. And only in August do I absolutely lose my entire fucking mind. Anyway. This appears to be a list of people sentenced to hang, followed by a note. Sirius Richard, desertion. Sarah Roland, desertion. Salvin Labiche, murder. The Trout, assaulting an officer. and cartes Rene. Desertion. Have the boys shore up the crossbeam before the morning lot. Thought I saw some leaning last week. We don't want lingering deaths, even if they're scum. That's so nice of you. I'm gonna loot that body. Let me remember how to use the controls for this game. What quest is in here? Where's the fucking hello? Excuse. There? Bro. Well, there's money. I'll take that. Oh. What's that? That is loot. Oh, I can't take any of that. You're joking me. No! Is this it? Yes! To my loved ones. This letter reaches you. Know that I died, and died well, in service of the noble Grand Duke. I did not run like others did when the battle grew too much. I did not lose faith in the Maker. I was courageous till the end. Yours always, Julian. Just your hand way? More than I think, probably. Oh, really?
So, Bull, you and Dorian.
Oh! Whoa!
Two worlds tearing them
Whoa,
apart.
huh?
To Vinter and Kunari, with only love to keep them together.
I don't see how this is even remotely your business, Varric.
Could you make it sound angrier? Love is a bit soft.
Please stop helping the dwarf.
How about passion?
Yes, that's better.
Oh,
Love is all starlight,
my
gentle
God!
blushes. Passion leaves your fingers sore from clawing the sheets.
You could at least have had the courtesy to use the bedposts.
Hey, don't top from the bottom.
Passion it is, then.
Let Dorian top from the bottom. Wow, okay, that was incredibly vivid. Thank you. I'm fine. I'm totally all right. I'm great. So, it appears that this is a thing. Thank goodness. I also, upon doing a little bit more research, have heard that as long as you get the one night stand, usually that means that it carries over into Trespasser, even if you can't get the dialogue in Skyhold. I'm feeling a way about that, I'm not gonna lie. They're so cute. They're so cute together. Oh my god, there's another quest? Are you for fucking serious? Then stop bugging me about it. I love them. I love these chuckle fucks. Hey, excuse you. God, I hate Orlesians. Oh my god, learn a new line. Yeah, because I'm a dumb American, I don't know what that is. Isn't your head something like 20 pounds? You generic you. Like, heads weigh a lot. Hey, clothes. Go away. This scrap of parchment bears a sketch of a woman. Beneath it, a written line. The sight of you is the only thing keeping me strong. Aww. Rest in fucking pieces, I guess. Oh, we only have one more left? Dope. Does this mean I have to go into the... I might need to go into the other place to get it. That feels like it may be behind the... Not quite a pound. Yeah, I could see that.
Demons are coming closer.
I also would have overestimated that. I think probably because I know that heads are bigger, or heads are heavier than I think they are. I would have gone, hands probably are too. Turns out, no, not really. Alright, assholes. Oh, he's up on the roof! Hey, bud, do you want to not do that? Oh my god, yeah, I don't know that I would guess that much, but I would have definitely guessed, I would have guessed maybe 2 pounds? Jocelyn. I don't trust that Gordian fellow. He talks as though he's Orlesian, but I know he's not. I can hear it in his speech. Tell me you hear it too. I wonder what he's doing on that rise. He's forbidden us from going there, but I might take a look in a couple nights. Let me know if you want in. Have you heard anything from the Emerald Graves? They say Duane's gone there to lead the Freemen. Damn, I miss him. He was a good commander. A bastard, but fair. Gus. Yeah, that's a bit much.
You owe me 20 royals, Varric. I'd like them paid in candid dates.
I haven't lost that wager yet.
You said we'd be arse-deep in trouble. This is more like knee-high.
I didn't specify whose ass, did I?
Leave it to a dwarf, always lowering the bar.
Oh my god, I love them so much. Let's go check the bodies, actually, for the letter. It may be there. Oh. Now this is a fun one. This guy holding off how many corpses? My condolences, dude. You did your oh no, there's a guy on top of him! Oh no! That's not it. We're gonna take that. The scout's journal is bloodstained and soggy from the rains, but some entries can still be made out. Day 12. Relieved Corporal Cullen at the Bone Hill Scout Post. Not entirely happy about this change. This area sees no battle. Was correct. Day 14. Was correct in earlier prediction. Have only seen deer and rabbits. Killed a hare for food. Best keep stores high just in case. Day 17. Saw strange shapes wandering the hills at night. The enemy? They walked aimlessly with shambling gait. Best keep a quiver close by. Oh no. And then he got 8. Oh, yeah, no, anyway, you're absolutely justified to be cranky about that, because that's, bullshit. You should not have to be the only person who remembers these things. Oh my god. Yeah, he's so large. Absolutely can't wait. I feel like Guinevere might. She might romance Halcyon. Everyone in my D&D group is just like, so which route did you take to get to... did you take? Did you go through the Underdark or did you go to... And I'm like, bruh, I'm nowhere near that. I haven't even gotten to the goblin camp yet.
Wait, where did I leave that hammer?
What's up, my dude? Brought you your letters.
Yet?
Yep, found them.
I've brought back the personal effects of your fallen soldiers.
This will mean much to loved ones left behind. I cannot thank you enough.
Are there more quests? There are the caches. Yeah, I'm gonna need to get those. And there are some quests here that I should probably get. I'm about to sneeze. I'm about to feel it. And it may have disappeared. Fuck. Oh, there's a quarry. And there's a logging stand. Okay, let's go get those before I do anything else. Whoops! You're stuck at that, as in, stuck at the helm as in the game won't let you progress, or you can't get through the Helm battle. Oh my god. Fucking Edith. Oh! The controls, Shadowheart? You have to go into the other room. The room, like, if you continue along the wall, you got Shadowheart's pod, and you continue along the wall to the right, that first door there. And there's a body, like, in the way back of the room that you can loot. That has the rune that you need to power the console. Y'all got this one, right? That is true! I think you can do it if you play, you can do it if you play Warlock. I think you can do it if you play a Sorcerer, because I think I watched someone play a Sorcerer and they were able to do that as well. So maybe Wizards can do it as well. It might be magic. It might be like spell casting classes that can do that. Also, hi! It does appear that the Dorian and Bull romance is progressing, so I'm pretty pleased. It's over there. Okay, so I can stay on this side. Right. Anyway, how are you doing? I'm fucking tired. Oh! Oh, they just loaded in right there. No, don't kill the fucking hollow! Where the... And they're gone. I'm so mad. Woohoo! Upgrade Skyhold's main tower. Alright, got those. Let's get... I don't care about the caches. Let's go over here. Travel there. That's fair. I want to play it. I want to play it so bad I could spit. But I guess I'll get there when I get there. How can I get... okay, alright. Right? My plan for the first bit of... Oh man, no, I'm sticking to the fucking schedule. Let me tell you, I was tempted a little bit tempted. But also, I do want to get to Trespasser because it does fuck severely. It is a really good story. I just want to make sure that I've, like, got everything first. Specifically, I want to make sure that Dorian and Bull are together, and it does look like that's proceeding. So I guess if I get to Trespasser tonight, I won't be super mad.
Before the elves were given this land, I understand it was mostly forest. I can hardly tell.
Because humans fucking suck. There are so many things about Final Fantasy XIV that I think that I would love. I think that I would enjoy a great deal about that game. Except for the fact that it's an MMO. Exactly the same thing with Elder Scrolls Online. Like, maybe no more endless side quests. Don't worry. We'll get into Kingdom Hearts. We'll have more side quests. That's true. And I'm sure that I could. The problem is, like, as I found with Elder Scrolls Online, if it's an MMO, sometimes people talk to you and they ask you if you want to play with them, if you want to team up, and then I have to have a social interaction where I tell them no. I got absolutely spooked in Elder Scrolls Online when a very, very nice person was like, hey, do you want to team up? And I was like, no! The question has always fascinated me. What happened to Sir Brandis the Silver Helm? Lord Demetrius, the only champion killed, died before the victory, but both Sister Amity and Brandis survived. Amity established the Chantry. History is filled with her name. Yet Brandis disappears from the story after his last confrontation with the last Emerald Knight. I took it upon myself to unravel this mystery. I learned that there are tales even the Dalish do not know. In lost verses of a song painstakingly unearthed, I found the answer to my question. Right? I feel like with so many MMOs, like Fallout 76 and Elder Scrolls Online and Final Fantasy XIV, I would 100% play them with people I already knew. I don't want even a hint of anyone I don't know talking to me, ever. This is why I get intimidated in new Discord servers. I join a Discord server, like a person that I know invites me to a Discord server, and I know them and maybe one other person, but then it's filled with other people I don't know, and I simply don't speak. I mute the server and I never go back. It's too intimidating. I simply can't do it. Anyway, who could bear the weight of a people destroyed by his hand? Lord Avery of Montsemard in 939 Dragon. The song follows. So this is about Sir Brandis. Bright silver were his helm and chain, bright silver on his horse's rein. He rode upon the golden plain, the brave and comely knight. Oh, hey, you could put this to a tune. I already like the rhythm of it. The elves stood fast, their banners high. They would not flee, they would not fly, though knowing they would surely die, the last of Dalish might. He met them on the golden field, the fate of elvenkind now sealed. In mercy, urged them all to yield. He sorrowed for their plight. Yeah, but you still killed them. But prideful were the Dalish kin, their vengeful hearts could not give in. With raging cry and dreadful grin, they struck against the light. Okay, Chantry propaganda. Beneath the red and fading sun, the elven stand was swift undone, till they were vanquished all but one, defiant in her fight. Her brothers on the field lay slain, he would not see her die in vain. In grief cried, yield to her again, that good and gentle knight. He could not strike, his shield dropped low, she lifted sword against her foe. They did not see the far-off bow, its arrow loosed in flight. A sharpened thorn, a searing brand, a shot the elf could not withstand. The sword fell lifeless from her hand, with drops of crimson bright. He said no word, he made no sound, but caught her, falling to the ground, her dark hair flowing, all unbound, a veil as black as night. Oh! Oof! Oh! Oh! This is what folk songs are made of! And up around him came the call that celebrated Dalish fall. The cry of victory came from all, except the Silver Knight. The glimmer of his helm and chain. Oh, and it's referring back to the first line! Oh, the parallel! Absolutely, yes, this is folk music! Now dull with dark and bloody stain, he looked and saw upon the plain the dying elven light. Elf sword in hand, heart filled with woe, no one would ever see him go, but with a solemn prayer spoke low, he vanished into night. They say he rode on easterly, the sword he placed beneath a tree, and there remained on bended knee that grave and mournful night. Oh, holy shit! Oh my god! Oh, please tell me someone has set this to music, because holy shit, this is it! This is what the Tavern songs should have been! I'm so mad. They clearly know how to write them. There's an entire, wait, there's a copy pasta. There's like an entire spiel about, if I had a fucking tune, I would. Give me a tune for fucking Andraste's Mabari. I'd be singing it constantly. So fucking mad. Why? Why don't they write good folk songs? Let's mark the supply cache. We got 7 out of 10. Anyway, I'm mad. It's like they don't know anything. But clearly they do. That's what makes me so mad. Absolutely they do. Go fucking listen to Shularoon and maybe you'll know what you're doing. Ooh. No, that's not it. Nope, can't do that. Is there a single thing I can loot here? Yeah, I can take. Nope, I cannot take that. Okay, well, I'll just go fucking die then, I guess. It's fine. Oh no! What'd you do? Where are the other two? Are they down here? That's a shard. That's a cache. That's a cache. Okay, so we're gonna go here. Someone didn't have 3 CDs of Irish folk music that they listened to on repeat when they were 12 years old. BioWare. Oh. Wait, they banned you for being bad? Oh, nar. Oh, so he did. Hey, buddy, maybe let people be bad at video games. It's not a crime to suck at playing games. I do it all the time and they ain't revoked my license yet. Exactly. I don't even play MMOs and I know that that's his own damn fault.
Varric, are you and Cassandra...
What? No. Why would you even ask that?
Because the tension you
Truly?
could cut with a fucking knife,
Bizarre.
Varric.
Just because 2 people dislike each other doesn't mean they're about to kiss, Sparkler.
Doesn't it?
Not according to your books.
Don't mistake me for that hack who wrote Hard and Hightown too. I can spell.
Absolutely fucking appalling. He's lying. Listen, Varric is lying. He's a lying liar who lies. It's the primary characteristic that we know about him, which is why we can discount anything that we don't like about Dragon Age 2, because it's a story that Varric is telling. If something happened in Dragon Age 2 and you don't like it, Varric was lying. It's built into the premise. It comes with its own retcons. So when Varric says there's nothing between him and Cassandra, he thinks the dwarf doth protest too much. Anyway, you can clearly tell what I ship. He's absolutely lying. No, that's true because I like it. Like, I mean, to be fair though, not to be fair, like as a bit of evidence to me, he never actually said that as a story. It was a throwaway flavor comment that I used to extrapolate a possible sequence of events. And I think that she stood him up at the altar. He never says that she did. I think that if he said that she did, it would probably be a lie. Because I don't think that he would just come out and say something that personal. But because he implied it, I'm free to believe that it's true as much as I want. Yeah, we absolutely cherry pick our Varric stories. That's one of the absolute wonders of Dragon Age. This is how fic writers operate. You comb over canon for the bits that you want to keep. All right, I guess we're going here because I want to know what those are. I'm trying to think what I would play. If I were to play MMOs, I probably would play healer. I like being a healer. Yeah, Rat-a-tat's not great. It's not my personal favorite. Guess we're going in here?
No sign of trouble.
Oh, yeah. Fucking Route 1 ass nonsense. I hate this place so much. Okay. Here. Oh. Well, that's interesting. Have I been down here recently? Or ever? Are these cages? Is this the... Hello? Map of Enivorus. Alright. Interesting. Legend of the Three Sisters. Legend of Les Trois Sous... I don't know how to pronounce French. Is often repeated in Orlais and has an incredible number of variations. In some, the sisters are depicted as innocent on the surface, but eagerly engaging in bawdy exploits the moment they escape from their chaperone. In others, the sisters are heroic, valiantly solving any number of problems, sometimes unintentionally, before returning home. In still others, the sisters are clueless, bumbling from one adventure to the next, unwittingly leaving riots and chaos in their wake. The nature depends on who is telling the story or where they heard it last. Sometimes it's a raunchy tale for tavern drunks. Other times, it's a scandalous tale told to criticize either the Empress or the Chantry. There are some elements in common between all of these stories, however. They always revolve around the adventures of three sisters of the Montbéliard clan, Brielle, Marie, and Charisse. They are depicted as young women typical of Orlesian nobility, versed in social graces, but innocent of the world outside their sheltered existence. One day, while traveling with their chaperone, always referred to as La Bête, and usually depicted as a large and vindictive woman, they become separated and lost on the streets of Val Royeaux. Bewildered at finding themselves alone, the three sisters panic and end up in the infamous Belle Marche, an area of the capital renowned for its garish and celebratory seediness. In all versions of the legend, this is where the sisters' adventures truly begin. From Tales of Val Royeaux by Lord Werner Jauquin. Ooh. 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 That sounds like a thing that I would play. I'm low-key thinking that if my party ever gets us all together to play Baldur's Gate together, I might play Cleric. I do like playing Clerics. I like doing the healer shit. A traveler asked the Ashkari, "What was your vision of our purpose?" The great Ashkari replied, "I'll tell you a story. A vast granite statue stands on an island, holding back the sea. The heavens crown its brow. It sees to the edge of the world. The sea drowns its feet with every tide. The heavens turn overhead, light and dark. The tide rises to devour the earth and falls back. The sun and the stars fall to the sea one by one in their turn, only to rise again. The tide rises, the tide falls, but the sea is changeless. Struggle is an illusion. There is nothing to struggle against. The deception flows deeper. The statue resists the ebb and flow of the sea and is whittled away by each wave. It protests the setting sun, and its face is burned looking upon it. It does not know itself. Stubbornly, it resists wisdom and is transformed. If you love purpose, fall into the tide. Let it carry you. Do not fear the dark. The sun and the stars will return to guide you. You have seen the greatest kings build monuments to their glory only to have them crumble and fade. How much greater is the world than their glory? The purpose of the world renews itself with each season. Each change only marks a part of the greater whole. The sea and sky themselves, nothing special, only pieces. From the Tome of Kozlun, the Soul Canto. Oh my god. Ugh. I want land. I want a fake house. Yet another reason that I should probably never play. Oh, shut the fuck up. That I should probably never play it because I would be pissed. Where's the other one? There. No, of course not. Salty? Never. Probably. Probably not. Oh no, do they not take them? Oh jeez, you'd think that in a video game without real space. Okay, so it's in there? Yes, it's in here. We need to have to actually save this way. Hey, Varric, my buddy!
How much do you want to bet that rubble's in fashion in Orlais by next fall?
A wounded chevalier.
Who is it? Philippe? Is that you? Oh, merde.
Let me help.
Don't move. I'll see if I can help.
No. No use.
Oh, come on.
Dead. I'm dead, I know it. Please take this to Commander Jehan. At the Citadel in the north. Tell her.
Whoops. Alright, well. Let's go give the ring. Also, with a multiplayer game, you cannot cheat shamelessly, so problem for me. She's over there. How come you could rebuild the entire bridge in Emprise de Lyon? And yet here, we're still- you know what, actually? Take it back. Why would you bother to rebuild a bridge here? Place is ugly as sin. Stop rebuilding Orlesian infrastructure in land that belongs to the elves. Oh, that's right, it's this place. It's gonna be a pain in the ass to get through. Honestly, yeah. It sounds really fun. But good lord, I don't need to add more games. Why isn't there a fast travel point in here? Are you trying to ruin my life? The answer is yes. Totally fair.
At once.
Oh, for sure, for sure, for sure. Then it makes sense. Stop. Shh. Very nearly fell. God, this place is annoying. Up this quest before I ever got here.
Maker.
So, you're a free man, Talvashoth.
Living the life. Unless you think I'm even more secretly a spy now.
I think you finally decided whether you care about your people or your people.
Something like that.
You made the right choice.
Make a smile upon you.
We are... Make Asterion wait. Make him wait, it's good for him. We are, bringing a random, oh, not a random, we're bringing a ring from a chevalier who died in one of the little outposts here. She said to bring it to this commander, and so we spent a billion years running across the entire map because there were no fast travel points any closer, and now I'm about to deliver the ring.
Inquisitor.
Yep, I have your soldier's
I
ring.
found one of your soldiers at the eastern ramparts. She
Why are you
wanted me to
standing
have
in the
this.
chair?
Fabienne's ring. She is gone then. I hoped, I prayed that she yet lived. Thank you.
Nope.
I will make sure this gets to her family.
Okay.
I must take my leave.
Yep.
Good day, Inquisitor.
And now we run somewhere else. The map of the end of Luris. Is it here? Or here? Let's try here. A little bit.
I will never forget what you've done.
Thank you. This is a map, so it doesn't actually matter that much. It's just loot. I will forget what I've done. Yes. One of us should remember. Oh, there's more enemies here. Not what I wanted to do. That's not it. Great. Good? We good? Yeah. Oh, this can't be it. Oh, put it. This? very vexing. It's probably over here. Means that it's a billion years away from any fast travel point, which means, honestly, fuck this one. No. I shan't be doing that. Alright, what do we got? Wormhole bugged. Nothing here. Deep roads. I'm not getting... That's another map, and this is, finding a little thing here. Oh, that's right. I'm doing ones with map markers. Not that one, because I'm not outing Fairbanks. That's a survey. Rifts. Rifts are what I need to be doing. They have map markers. Oh, very irritating. Frustrating, in fact. I hate this place. Let me out. God, don't tell me there's more demons. Can I leave these guys alone? Can I... Hey, bud. Don't want to talk to you.
It figures that most of the fighting happened here and not in Orlais proper.
Right? Is this the way to go? I don't know about odds. Like, that... I know that that's referring to the odds of an outcome. Oh, okay. Occurring, and the longer a shot it is, the more money you tend to win, but I... Probability math. Get it. Did thing. Was rarer than expected. Got money for it. That's basically the extent of my knowledge. Here we go! Hello, friends! What's up? Hey, boys, you want to get in there? You want to get in there? There you go. There you go. Yeah. Stand in that. Yeah, I don't know. Oh, it's a friend. Come to see what we're doing. Not much, guy. Alright, great. So now we're... Oh my god, that's a quest. Alright. No! Stop killing the Hala! Why? Why are you like this? Oh my god. Let me in! Let me in! What is... Oh. It's another fucking map. Alright, nope. Shan't be doing that. Great. Now we're going into... Ugh. Oh wait, what's that? A quarry! I can't believe there's no faster way to get in there. Alright. Yes.
Hey, Varric, you get that thing I asked about?
It should be there next time we head back to base. Not
What?
easy to find, by the way.
What is it?
How do you guys live without this stuff?
I don't see what the deal is, honestly, but different tastes.
Coffee or chocolate?
Now I just need some hot milk and some of those Orlesian Geemorphs to put in it.
Hey, what you do with this cocoa is up to you. I don't need to hear about it.
I love him. He's got his little hot cocoa. I don't think you can. My condolences, but I think that thing does not make it off the ship. Listen, the place here is gorgeous, but, water that's this deep is not my idea of a fun time, and this is why I hate the Exalted Plains. Yeah. This is your companion cube moment. Is it gonna hurt your feelings to know that I've always killed it? Yeah. Exactly, gotta do one. Nope, don't wanna fight that thing. Have I killed the dragon here? Have I killed the dragon here? We're gonna kill a dragon? Fuck off. Don't come near me. Don't come near me. Don't come near me. Ah, fuck you, buddy. Okay, so we're about to go kill the dragon. I always kill it. My character is always just like, so I've been abducted by a whole bunch of these creepy brain things that, like, that makes sense. I'm having a hard time. Oh god, oh god, oh god, oh she is flying overhead. I'm having a hard time not being my usual goody two-shoes self. I'm having to remind myself not to make my bard this way. Like, she's supposed to be more self-interested. What's the worst that could happen? Offering to the Dread Wolf. The Dalish believe that Fen'Harel, the Dread Wolf, locked the gods of good and evil away. Only he walks free. Although they see him as a betrayer, elves still erect shrines to Fen'Harel. One imagines they do not revere him so much as seek to appease him, lest they draw his gaze. Oh my god! I only have the two. That's good brother, my good brother Genitivi here writing this. Oh, I bet. I think the only games I've ever had 5 characters in, I think the only game, full stop, because I don't think I do it in the others. I think the only game that I've had 5 active characters in is Skyrim. No! Oh my god, that's so much. Yeah, good enough. Let's go kill a dragon! We're gonna kill a dragon! Woo! Oh, here she comes! Ah! Don't do that, don't do that. Don't fucking hit me. Just like a real D&D campaign. joking me right now? You specifically are doing this during dragon fights. Okay, alright, okay, 10 minutes. Oh my gosh. Okay, alright, I can do this, I can do this. Hot dang. Wow, this is fine. She's what, level 15? Woo! Oh, beans. Oh, goodness. Golly gosh, that's not ideal. No, oh darn. Oh. It's a never-ending delight. Whoa! Wowie kazowie, that one was close. Oh, darn. Blocked, you're all blocked. None of you are free from sin. Oh, darn, don't do that. It's a hard decision. What's more important, the entertainment value or my torment? Lads! 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 Oh my goodness, Dorian! 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 Oh no! You guys have guard on him! Oh. Dorian! No! Excuse you, I have to bring Dorian back. Stop, 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 go away, go away, go away. Stop, no, 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 no. Oh no. Yeah, no, 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 no. It would just come right after. Oh no, oh, poot. Sugar. Dorian! And this is why this one is so dangerous, because look, he electrified all of the water. Oh, darn it! Got him!
Hey, Varric, are you gonna write me into one of your stories?
Say he hasn't already.
How could I not?
When you do,
Oh,
make sure you describe
wait.
the musculature right. Because this isn't just endurance work. There was a lot of strength training to get here. You want to use words like rippling or ripped. Ripped is good.
The Iron
Wait, did I
Bull's
get
belly was prone to rippling after every meal. He rarely wore shirts as they ripped under the strain.
That hurts, Varric. That's hurtful.
You always stand like my water. Hey, pro tip. Don't. Don't do that. Oh, darn it. My inventory is full. Big darn. Where's my inventory? Don't we all? Yeah, you're not special. We've all been there. I think it may be a once a stream claim. We're gonna get rid of this. We're gonna, I think that may be all I have. Darn. Do I have anything I can get? Oh, I have a ton I can get rid of here. This is all nonsense. I'm not gonna keep any of these. I'll figure it out. That's some true dedication right there. Really, really devoted to the troublemaking. Could we, hello, could we? Hello? Okay, good enough. I'm worrying. I'm worrying just a little bit. Just ever so slightly. Did I kill all of the dragons? Was that all of the dragons? I may have just gotten all of the dragons. That's nonsense. We're not doing that. These are rifts, so I should probably do those. This is rifts, so I need to do that. That one's bugged. These are rifts. Ugh. Doing that. Not doing that. So. The rifts. Said I'd do them. I said I would do the rifts, so I guess we're doing the rifts. All right. Pretty much. I have the timer running. I have 4 minutes left. I need to get that. I think I just have rifts left. We have, where are we at? We're at the Emerald Graves. We have ones in the Emerald Graves. We have ones in the Frostback Basin. Yep. We have one in the Hinterlands. We have a couple, I think it's just 2 in the Hissing Wastes. I do want to get that tower. We have 2 on the Storm Coast. And we have 1 in this. 1 in the Western Approach. It's just rifts. We only have rifts left. What a fun time. So I could actually start Trespasser. I could do that. I could say to heck with the rifts. And just do Trespasser. But I said I would do the things that have quest markers. Yep. Let's go grab this first. I'm really hoping that the lore PowerPoints hit when I'm, oh, that's a quest. Hit when I... Hello? Hello? Hit when I'm on vacation. What? Scattered notes. Amazing creatures, dragons. Everyone I've encountered has had a unique personality. This one, for example, enjoys being around water. Saw her splashing about. A remarkable sight. I would have joined in her revels had Kalev not held me back. Ah, Kalev. A good porter, but timid. I told Kalev and the others, dragons much prefer to eat beasts of the wild rather than humans. Unfortunately, I was proven wrong. A day later, the creature turned away from Agurga to go after poor Kalev. I hope the brave soul got to see the magnificent dome of her gullet. I'm certain it's like the inside of the Grand Cathedral. The observations of Stephen Darroyn. Did you? The allure of Dragon Age 2 is too much. I understand. Me too, the heck? That chantry. Very excited to rip the chantry a new one, as it were. I almost said a bad word. Just get so steamed about the chantry. The chantry one's gonna be a good one. It's gonna be about, it's absolutely negative. It's 100% negative, and it's a... Okay, that is fair. That is fair if you're not into politics. I only care if it's fantasy politics. Fuck yeah! I can swear again. Fuck the chantry. Everybody say fuck the chantry. It's gonna be so good. It's gonna be the most fun. It's gonna be all about, hey, so these are all of the ways that the Chantry gets away with screwing people over. We brought Andraste's light to the Dales. None can deny her truth. In time, all will open their hearts to the Maker. From a servant given by Sister Amity at the conclusion of the Exalted March of the Dales. Hey, fuck Sister Amity. For reals. Candle for Tristan. Oh, hey, another... That's so fair. We're always allowed to cuss the Chantry out. 7 years ago, my son Tristan was traveling through the Emerald Graves when bandits set upon him. He died at their hands. Since then, every year on the anniversary of his death, I light a candle for him at the Lion's Pavilion, near where they found him. Now a band of violent rebels has claimed the forest. They roam up and down the highways, killing as they go. No one will escort me to the pavilion for fear of encountering them. I pray a brave and kind soul will, if they find themselves at the pavilion, remember a mother's lament and light a flame in memory of the fallen. Forgive me, my son, Dolores. Yeah, I'll do that. I'm free! I'm free! Oh, thank you. Let's have some water. Oh, I forgot my secondary tea. Free! Ah! Get fucked! Get fucked! Here we go, let's do this. That's what the entire stream is for, of course. I'm here to enable people to yell and be evil. Let's fucking go! Hey, Bull, do you think Dorian looks pretty in that flower crown? Bull, you should tell him he's pretty. The sound disappeared there for a moment. Bull, have you told him he's pretty recently? I feel like there should be a beastie in here. Where's the beastie? I don't like it. Alright, I'll go get the little thing. Oh, it's like the obsidian. Thank you very much. Well, if I can get up there. There we go. Am I gonna pick up the shards? Absolutely not. 7? Not in a million years, thank you very much. Oh my, ah! Did you? Unfucking believable. Weird. No, fuck them shards. Absolutely not. I'd rather die. Yeah, how are you? I'm not doing all of the collection quests. I'm gonna do some of them. I'm doing the ones with map markers. Low-key going through all those fucking doors. I'm not doing it! Hi, Andy, how are you? Those doors can go fuck themselves. I'm doing the collection quests with a map marker, including the shards that are easy, that are in my way. I'll do Trespasser eventually. Oh my god, there they go. Lads, you want to come over here? But it's scary!
Just answer the question, Barik.
My mother didn't raise any morons.
But it's scary!
I won't touch that one.
You must have an opinion.
On
And you're a
what?
dwarf, completely unbiased.
There's no way I'm answering which Inquisition mage is the best dressed. Not for all the gold in Orzammar.
That's... I don't think it's physically scary. I think it's emotionally scary for me. I think that I'm gonna have a rough time with my feelings. It's true. Yeah, I'm not doing all the shards. I'm absolutely not doing it because I love myself. When her chant is spoken from all corners of the world, the Maker will return. We are one day closer to his coming. From a servant given by Sister Amity at the conclusion of the Exalted March of the Dales. Fuck! Oh my god. I'm completionist light. I like to be completionist except for when it's hard. My sister did 100% the shards. And bottles of Thetis. And the mugs in the Descent. Because they're fucking insane. Alright, let's go get this fucking rift. Where's the pavilion? It's over there. We got that one too. Mass Effect! Oh, you should be scared. You will love it. You will 100% love it. Eventually we are gonna play Kingdom Hearts. Yet another reason to go fucking do Trespasser, because I miss my little boy! I want to see my little boy! Which little boy do I mean? Yes. Oh, you probably should. Jeez. You should definitely. Who's my favorite kid?
Better take a closer look.
Who's my favorite kid? That's like literally asking a mother who her favorite child is. How am I supposed to pick that? They're all too perfect. Obviously, I love my darling son, Sora. Lads?
Same old.
Lads, you wanna get the fuck out of the way? My god. Oh,
Here,
let's
let me try.
get that. Leon's really good, though less compelling to me now that he's not voiced by David Boreanaz, but it was one of the funniest things possible in that game. Oh my god, it's about fucking Orlais. Yeah, exactly. I have a huge soft spot for Sora, obviously, because he is Sunshine Boy, my light, absolutely a delight. Every single time he's on screen, must be protected at all costs. I love Riku. I would commit murder for Riku and for Terra. Terra? I do love Aqua. The Wayfinder trio, just in general. Aqua is... Hello, ma'am. Terra is a himbo. Oh, of course, Roxas. Of course, Roxas. It's easier to list the characters that I don't love in Kingdom Hearts. So... I don't know that I have a favorite. Because they're all so fucking good. I want a lantern. They're all so good. I love crying about Kingdom Hearts at all times. And that's so valid. That is, honestly, most of my favorite characters in most games are, well, usually it's a pretty even split in a media property. Kingdom Hearts doesn't have enough, like, women with actual roles. What I'm saying is I'm really mad about Kairi. I'm really, really angry about Kairi. Let Kairi be feral. I think she should start biting people. I think that aren't you tired of being nice? Don't you want to go ape shit? Is how I feel about Kairi. Namine also. Namine is so cute. She's so precious. And Shion. Aqua is... She had an entire training sequence! And she still got MacGuffined in the end. Nomura, I have issues. I'm mad. I'm mad about it. I think Kairi should be allowed to be, like, violent. I think that she should... Well, all right. Yeah, it's pissed off. Anyway, this book offers a comprehensive look of the well-known noble bloodlines of Orlais. Of interest are a few lines in the entry on the House of Lamarck. Ami Lamarck established this ancient house in the time of Emperor Cordelis Dracon. See? Sadly, the bloodline ended with Lord... No! Fuck! This is the one about Fairbanks. Lord Giraud Lamarck, who disowned his only daughter, Bernice. The shield of Lamarck bears a falcon, volant on a field of sky blue and gold. The house's motto is "To the sun on blessed wings." I'm not outing Fairbanks as a noble. Like, I'm not doing it. He doesn't want anyone to know. Have you no respect for the dead? Hello? Oh. Huh. Almost got me. You almost got me with that one. Oh, okay, we're going to that one first. No, I think we're going to go do that one first. It's closer. Please, baby, take me back. Don't make me sleep on the couch.
Why go with iron? Iron is brittle. Why not call yourself the Steel
Clearly,
Bull
I
or
haven't had these
something?
guys out enough.
Steel Bull was already taken by a pit fighter in Antiva City. Thought about Viridian, but it turns out there's two exotic dancers in Lomarin who use that one. Identical twins.
Silverite?
Tavern in Rialto.
So iron was the only thing left.
Well, I could have gone into textiles, but that sends the wrong message.
I love Bull so much. Actually, I am really keen to get into Trespasser because I need to see them being married. Again, kind of gives out the wrong message. He's trying to sound powerful, not neglected. Get booked. There's so much banter in this game. I have a mod that I'm using right now that increases the banter frequency because I was trying to get the Dorian and Bull romance to trigger, and so I think it's set to go off like every 2 to 5 minutes instead of the usual. Camped beneath a large stone statue of a wolf not far off the road. With the calm eyes of the great beast watching over me, I slept like a babe in arms. From A Journey Through the Dales by Lord Horace Medford, Adventurer. This is usually, yeah, it might be the more banter mod. This is usually my default party, except sometimes switch out Varric for Cole, because Cole is also my son, my child, whom I raised. I love the banter too. And I understand why they have it triggering so infrequently, because they have a game that they're hoping that you spend a shit ton of time in, and they were finding that people were running out of banter, so all of the mods are just like, hey, be careful, if you keep this on all the time and you plan to do a really, really long playthrough, you might run out of banter. It's entirely possible. Oh my god, yeah. They're so good. I love the fact that Blackwall and Sarah are besties. Genuinely one of the best things about the game. It's maybe the last thing we have to do in the Emerald.
So in your books, the stuff with the spies is all wrong.
Oh, okay.
If only I'd had you around to consult.
That blue swan flies at midnight stuff doesn't work.
Or,
You pass information on a dead drop. No meetings at all.
Ah, where's the drama in that?
Oh, can't you mess up the realism of something else? Like lyrium smuggling.
love that. I know, I did. Incredible. Yay! Why are they coming back? I've had... Oh, quarry! No. Hello, travel. Yes. There's been... Actually, this isn't too many, considering the fact that I spend a lot of time on Tumblr. And oh boy, the bots are bad there. One bot every couple of weeks on Twitch is, well, you know, I can handle it. Oh god, I'm blocking. Ooh, there's another one. I'm blocking like 7 porn bots a day. Like, it's ridiculous. Why won't they leave? So I get so excited when I have like a new follower. And then every single time without fail, I click the notification and it's like, okay, well, it's a porn bot. Great, thank you. Not an actual real life person who thinks my posts are funny. Who thinks my reblogs with tags are funny. Let's be real, I don't make any real posts. They sure do. And I'm fighting in the fucking trenches. I guess they do. Oh god, is that a- Ah! Oh my god! Is that for a stretch already? It can't be. What on earth? No! Could you loot? Hey, could you loot the fucking corpse, please? It is time! What if I did trespass? No. Ooh, crunchy. Ugh. Stretch out the arms. Okay. All right, good. Let's do this. She's this way. Let's go get the fucking rift. Quarry? What am I over here for? Quarry, I think, and okay. Well, okay, how do we feel about... Woo! Yikey! Stop hitting me. It's not nice. Being mean is not nice. How do we feel about ditching side quests? What's the vibe? How do we feel? Oh no. So scary. I am gonna cry.
I've heard that some people actually enjoy walking in the wilderness. They do it for fun. It's called hiking.
I love you, Varric. Love you so much. Oh my god. Alright, let me go level up my fucking... There once was a sister from Sud, begging alms as a chantry girl should. Though she would take gold or clothes for the cold, she looked first for offers of Sud. Should. Though she would take gold or clothes for offers. He got something! The cat is more important. The cat is definitely more important. I feel like a lot of people want us to Monty Python voice. Get on with it! So, alright. I know I said that I was going to do every quest with a map marker, but what am I if not an oath breaker? I love going back on my word. So let's do some Skyhold upgrading. And then perhaps hit Trespasser. And of course I'll make a save that I can always go back to. Oh. Heck yeah.
Have you seen otherwise?
We just double check that the... What? Hello? I've already done all of this. You have a... Can I get the quest? No. Any dialogue?
I'm ready whenever you are, boss.
Hello, Michelle. let's do where are my requisitions? They're over here. I mean, I wouldn't say that I enjoy the side quests. Hello? Oh, this is the infirmary!
Inquisitor, is there something I can do for you? I should really focus my attention on the injured.
I haven't seen you before.
The commander brought me up from the refugee camps. I'd been helping the pilgrims in simple ways. Setting broken bones, simple amputations and such. We need all the help
I just
we
like
get.
checking things off of a list.
You aren't a mage. Shouldn't we let the mage healers deal with
Hey!
this?
Magic can't cure everything, and we shouldn't
Exactly.
rely on it. Science,
I like
Your
checking things
Worship,
off a
is the
list,
way
but
of
there
the
will be
future.
plenty of lists in the
Good
future.
health isn't magic, it's diet, exercise, and a balance of the humors.
Well, okay, yes. Sure,
As
why
you
not?
want.
Your worship.
Why not, you know? Hello, let's open the door. Get the fucking requisition. The main watchtower. Yes. Restore and improve the large tower for an imposing cosmetic change. Invest in this upgrade to choose between a mage or Templar tower. Which do you think I'm gonna do? I'm looking my Skyhold staff dead in the fucking eyes and being like, do you need me to make this choice? Do you need me to go over there and actually enter in my particular choice, or can you already tell what I'm gonna be picking? Because I think you know. Hello? What? Okay. Alright. Sure. Ooh. Alright, I won't look at you while you're loading. Fucky. Oh! Oh! It seems that the Pokemon game has forgiven you. And I am still in the doghouse. Oh, did I not actually register the thing? Oh, that's fine. Actually, figure that deep. Where's the thing? Where's the... Hello? I need to pick which tower. Can I pick a fucking tower, please? I hit the button, but I guess it didn't go through. Okay, well, I'll simply perish. I don't see the little... hello. Could my crenellations not get in the way? Alright, well, I guess I'll just go fuck myself then. That's fine. Yeah, I pushed the button, but I guess it didn't go through. Oh well!
Your worship.
It'd be like that. I love when my furniture refuses to load in. Feel like there was... Oh my god, Josie's not there either. Holy shit. Well, perhaps I need to go through another screen in order to make everything load. So let's check the war table, because I feel like there may be a mission here as well that I haven't done. A new one. Oh, take me to... fucking Orlais. Restoring Michel de Chavannes. It has come to our attention that Michel de Chavannes now serves the Inquisition. Congratulations, his prowess as a warrior is matched only by his virtue. My preening courtiers could stand to learn something from him, and if he desires to return to court, I would welcome him. His feud was, after all, with Celine, not me. Here's my offer. If Sir Michel accepts it, his past transgressions will be forgotten. He'll be reinstated as a chevalier and given a place in my honor guard. From Emperor Gaspard de Chalon. Michel's allegiance is to Orlais above all. Trust that Gaspard has sent a similar letter to Michel himself. If we keep him here, the thought that it is the Inquisition holding him back will be planted in his mind. If we let Michel go, Gaspard gains a chevalier and applause for his mercy. Gaspard wins. Michel stays with us, Gaspard turns him resentful and gains a spy. Gaspard wins yet again. Tread carefully. Gaspard wishes an advantage over the Inquisition. Let us give him one. Let Michel go and feed him believable lies about our operations. Gaspard dances to our refrain, all the while thinking he has the upper hand. I think Morgan is still around. Yeah, we're gonna manipulate everyone.
Inquisitor.
Perfect. All is in place. Feel like deal with Lord Basile Maron. Do you recall the last letter I sent about the new volunteers who have reported to Souleren Keep to help with our efforts? Lady Doucette, daughter of Lord Basile Maron, was one of them. We were unaware of her real identity because she came to us disguised as a villager. Unfortunately, Lord Basile has just now discovered the whereabouts of his missing daughter and has accused the Inquisition of kidnapping her. Lord Basile's colorful slander of the Inquisition has cast a shadow on our relations with wealthy Southern Orlesian society. Complicating matters, Lady Doucette refuses to return to her father in the gilded cage of a gentlewoman. I can't very well tie her up and deliver to the Lord in a barrel, can I? Sincerely, Edward. Logain. He is not confirmed dead. He is confirmed in the Fade. Probably dead. And Hawk has gone off to Weishaupt. Why can't we? We don't have to literally put her in a barrel, but let Lady Doucette know in no uncertain terms that she is no longer welcome in the Inquisition. Absolutely not. She should follow her heart. Lord Basile is a minor noble, and his favor is not worth courting. I can trick him into a social ruin. Once he's torn down, he may rant, but no one will listen. Yeah, that one. We had one of our Liliana spies bait Lord Basile into starting his rant at a recent ball. Just as he was reaching the climax of his argument, Lady Doucette entered in full Inquisition regalia with an entourage of our soldiers and exposed her father's lies. She then challenged him to a duel for the Inquisition's honor. The Lord would not meet her blade and was shunned for the rest of the event, while Lady Doucette became the star of the evening. I don't think we need to worry about Lord Basile in the future. Okay, I was pretty sure there was another unmask those across. Ooh, that one's scary. I had our people remove the downward pointing triangular symbols from our outposts. They have not made a reappearance, which means little. It's clear someone has an interest in the Inquisition. Someone organized with ties to those across the sea. Yes. If you spare Logain in Origins and recruit him and Alistair leaves your party, then for the Dark Ritual, you can have Logain do it. We've eliminated the Qunari as the most obvious suspects. Nonetheless, knowing who they're not does not tell us who they are, or what they're doing, or why. They're clever, we know that, and they have resources. But so do we, and they should learn that they are not to toy with the Inquisition. If our investigations have any hope of succeeding, we'll have to strike hard and fast before they know we're looking. A coordinated effort, hitting all the leads we have at once, yes. Compliments to your spy master. She is a resourceful woman. Once she traced our agent to Cayman Brea, the match was ruled in her favor. Tell Sister Liliana to call off her dogs. Save them for Corypheus. We suspect also that she has gotten all she can from Sir Helmuth. A caterpillar on a leaf does not know there is a forest about him. You will hear no more from us. Our intention was to watch, and we have seen enough. Corypheus threatens us all, and the Inquisition is Thetis' only hope for stopping him. Remember that, for the moment, we are not your enemy. As a gesture of goodwill, we share our knowledge. May it prove valuable in your coming battle. On behalf of the powers across the sea, the Executors. Hey, what the fuck is that? Hey, who are they? Yet another little lore thing here that, I feel like that needs following up on. A Logain fucker. Of course I discovered that. I am unfortunately fond of Logain. An offer of help on their terms. A hole in the surfacer's precious sky, not our concern. But the thing that did it, if this Magister shit really brought the blight and the darkspawn, we're no friend of that. Follow these instructions and you'll catch your enemy sleeping. Tell your soldiers not to leave the main tunnel. That's your only warning. Ventus Warhelm Kalsharok. The letter ends with a map to a cave system and the number of troops that can pass. Oh, thank you. They hold their secrets dear. Do as they say, no more, no less. Yes. It's so good if you take it back to Ostagar. Ostagar. I can speak. It just makes me hate Orlais so much more. Kaelin was this close to becoming an Orlesian puppet. This fucking close. Unfucking believable. Our soldiers report that they passed through the tunnel without incident and surprised a sizable Venatori encampment. And after the battle, they had to find a different route back because the tunnel had been collapsed. They found this letter. A letter on dark vellum with obviously dwarven markings. Follow instructions well. Respect of our territory is a first step. We shall see. From Ventus Warhelm Kalsharok. Cool. It's so good. I can't help it if he falls into the competency kink category. He's like good at shit. I'm gonna fuck that old man. It is the year 2023. Where is my Logain romance mod? What's up, Honora? It's me, your new stepmom. I'm your age.
Inquisitor.
You should definitely play through Dragon Age again, and I'm not at all biased.
Your worship.
I'm gonna go check for this thing one more time because I really want... Wait. What if I fast travel? I'm gonna fast travel and see if that makes it load. Everyone should always play Dragon Age again. That is fair. The controls do low-key suck. Yeah, but you should always play it again. Like, 2K? Not enough. Gotta do it more. We gotta have more Dragon Age. Right, well, I'm not getting it. Wait, hello? Well, perhaps we just don't get a tower. Hell yeah! I'm so glad. This is me making a difference in the world. Giving people incurable brainworms. It's my greatest contribution to society. Now I just gotta do the same thing with Scum Villain. I gotta make everyone have the same Scum Villain brainworms as me. My entire life is a sequence of special interests and hyperfixations that I pass on to everyone else like a pyramid scheme. Let's do Trespasser. What's the worst that could happen? Did I save? Yes, I saved. I'm so good doing that. Oh, hell yeah, hell yeah. I know, it was so great. You came in on the raid and you were like, what? Dragon Age? What? Hello? Yeah, hello, insane person? And I'm like, yes, you found your people. We're all mad here. You... Other hyper focusing definitely takes precedence. But I cannot stress enough, anyone reading Scum Villain should definitely live tweet it at me because I'm insane about it. Wait. Your roommate? Who's your roommate? How do they know me? What? Oh my god! Scorched? Seriously? Oh, that's so funny! I did not know that. That makes sense. I haven't seen them forever. That's really great. It's a small world after all. I love Twitch. Oh, okay, let's do fucking Trespasser. Warning, beginning the Exalted Council will lock off all other areas and plots and jump to 944 Dragon, 2 years after the death of Corypheus. There is no going back from this point. With Corypheus dead oh, Spice! You're killing me! Ooh. Ooh. Oh, the fact that it carries across the apartment is wild. Oh yeah, ooh, the lore in this one. That's so wild, I never knew that. Every time I take a deep breath, I breathe in more spice. I'm doing so well right now. I know. With Corypheus dead and the threat of Fade Rifts and demons waning, both Orlais and Ferelden have begun to raise questions about the future of the Inquisition. Divine Victoria, Liliana, has promised to shield the Inquisition from political matters for as long as possible. Eventually, she plans to call the Exalted Council, a chance to determine the role and possibly the fate of the Inquisition. Recommended levels 20 or higher. Yeah, I think I'm good. Divine Victoria will not call the Exalted Council until you are ready, Inquisitor. Let's fucking do it. It's the worst that could happen. The Exalted Council will be held at the Winter Palace outside Halam Shiral thanks to Divine Victoria's negotiation with the ambassadors. We are ready to depart at your convenience. Sure, why not? Gather your party and venture forth. Let's get more plot. Let's get some more plot up in this bitch. Oh, Winter Palace. It's been too long. I am excited to see all of the little, companion conversations. Why are our outfits so hideous? Also, why am I not riding my demon horse?
Another parade, another bloody negotiation.
Smiles, everyone. We must be careful how we present ourselves.
Yeah, but
Why did Divine Victoria?
I don't actually get to, like, ride my horse places.
She's kept bothering us for the last 2 years.
At increasing political cost, yes. She has done all she can, but the Exalted Council has become necessary. Orlais would control us, and based on their many marriage proposals, they have specific plans for you.
I'm so sorry, Cullen.
Our real concern is Ferelden. They would see us disbanded entirely.
Why am I not riding the bog unicorn? It's an intimidation tactic, Josie. Let me ride my fucking zombie horse. I think that I should be a big, terrifying Kunari riding a literal fucking zombie. I think it would send a message.
Inquisitor, it has been too long. I hope the years have been kind to you.
How have you been, Mother Giselle?
I spent last summer in Empresse de Lyon, distributing
that would make
food sent from the Exalted Plains. The Dales are finally recovering.
Since Corypheus fell, I think you may have spent more time traveling than I have.
It keeps me out of trouble, your worship. I should mention that your forces at Suladin Keep were of great help. Please give my compliments to Baron Deschedin. Divine Victoria asked me to greet you on her behalf. She is currently attending to the Ferelden ambassador's concerns.
You can probably just call her Leliana in private conversation.
You can, Inquisitor. I prefer to use
I'm not
her
sure how I'm
divine
supposed to take that.
Our last divine once joked about why I insisted upon calling her Justinia. She called it my way of reassuring her that I had not completely forgotten who was in charge.
How do you think Divine
There's
Victoria
never been
has
any
done
doubt
these last 2 years?
that Liliana's in
It
charge.
is hardly for me to say, Inquisitor.
With respect, that's never stopped you before, Mother Giselle.
Victoria has proven
Ooh.
adept at winning allies
she meant
with
it to
both her
sting.
intelligence and her faith. It is a blessing in these trying times. We are lucky to have her.
Alright, well, I'll go find her.
I'll speak to Divine Victoria.
I believe she would appreciate that, your worship. The Divine sees the good that you can do and have done.
Okay.
Duke Cyril will wish to greet you on behalf of Olay. I believe he is currently speaking with the Tevinter ambassador. Many of your friends have returned as well. I hope you have a chance to speak with them before the Exalted
I'm gonna
Council
make
begins.
time to speak with him. The Tevinter ambassador?
Who has returned for the Exalted Council?
Your dwarven friend, Master Tetras. For one, I understand he spent much of the last few years in Kirkwall. I believe Sir Blackwall has returned as well.
I should
although he
fucking
now
hope my
uses the name
boyfriend showed up.
Grenier. And of course, there is the Tevinter ambassador. Enjoy time with them when
Will you tell me who the Tevinter ambassador is?
I doubt
know
you will
who
have
it
the
is.
chance once the Exalted Council is underway.
So, who?
The Imperium sent an ambassador.
Yes, your worship. Dorian Pavas has taken the chance to return from Tevinter.
They at least
It will
spent
be
some
good to
time
see
away.
him again. I owe him my apology. I allowed my distrust of Tevinter to cloud my judgment. He took a great risk coming to help us, and deserved better treatment.
You're going to apologize? To Dorian?
I have little patience for those who cannot admit they were wrong, your worship. Myself included.
She gets major
I will
points
have
from
to
me
make
for
my
that.
apologies somewhere public. He will want an audience for his reaction.
She knows him so well.
Thank you.
Oh, hell
Mother Giselle.
yeah.
Your worship, a final question, if
He
I
certainly
may.
left for a
This
while.
Exalted Council.
It's gonna be a great reunion.
Ferelden would have the Inquisition disband. Olay sees its power as another feather in a chevalier's helmet. What do you wish to do with the Inquisition?
I want to fucking retire.
Corypheus is dead. We accomplished what we
I
set out
want
to do. If we're
for
not
things
needed
to
any
stop
longer,
being my
and if it can
job.
be done peacefully, it may be time for the Inquisition to disband.
Thank you. Make her watch over you, Inquisitor. I will
Right,
not
it is
keep
very
you
sweet
any
of her.
longer.
And considering how irritated I was with her in the main game, I was extremely gratified to see this. I like it when characters, like, change over the course of a story and admit that they were wrong previously.
Of course not.
Like, that was really nice. Optional, catch up with old friends. Optional? Optional? Where's my bestest best buddy? My good friend. My darling. Hello, Varric.
The Prince of Starkhaven wrote to you again.
Sure he
Of
did.
course he did. Just put that one in
No!
the pile with letters from the
Don't
Merchants
freeze.
Guild.
Don't freeze.
And
you
the
fucker.
captain of the city guard had a very colorful message for me to deliver to you as well.
Yeah, of course.
Inquisitor! Andraste's ass, am I ever glad to see you.
What'd you do now?
Are you in some kind of trouble? What's happened this time?
So suspicious. I'll have you know I've never been convicted of anything. Officially. This is Bran Caven. Until
Bran!
recently, he was the Viscount.
It's my good buddy
Provisional
Bran!
Viscount.
Of Kirkwall.
Oh, that's not great.
So why is he here with messages from the Merchants Guild?
I have resumed my post as seneschal now that Master Tethras has
He
been
looks so
elected
different.
Viscount.
You're the Viscount of Kirkwall now.
Well, it seems the two of you have a great deal to discuss. Why don't I just leave you to it?
So, it turns out you fund enough reconstruction efforts in a city-state, the nobles give you the worst job they can think of.
Everything about this is so great. Varric is Viscount of Kirkwall, and my darling beloved Bran is still there, having the worst time of his life. Why he doesn't just quit, I don't understand. I love making Bran's life a living hell. One of the top things about Dragon Age 2, I think, is just how fucking done with Hawke Bran is.
I might need to sit down. You're the ruler of Kirkwall now, all of it.
That's not that big a deal. I have a really pointy crown.
You
that
deserve
I wouldn't be
it.
caught dead wearing, but that's it. They voted me in because I got the harbor and businesses up and running again. They want shit fixed, and I can do that. Anyway, I was hoping I'd catch you before the summit got underway. I got you a sort of present. It's official recognition of your title and holdings in Kirkwall. Congratulations. You're a comtesse now.
You can't actually do that without...
Too late. Already did it. Also, your mercenary company, the Valokas. They work for Kirkwall now. I just know my guard captain will love the show.
He girl bossed his way to the top.
Guard Captain Aveline has been to my office 11 times in the last week to complain.
You were leaving us to talk, remember?
He's like, you can't do that. He's like, I already did it. Why does this make me nervous?
What are you up to? I feel like I should be suspicious.
Look, it's really not that big a deal. Oh, that reminds me. It's the key to the city.
You can't give that away without approval from the council and a special ceremony.
It's just symbolic anyway.
It controls one of the giant chain nets in the harbor.
Really? That is so much better than I thought.
Can you try it out?
This operates those giant chains. Can I try it?
No.
I don't know how this council thing is going to end for the Inquisition. But whatever gets decided, you've got a place lined up in Kirkwall if you want it. Also, control of the harbor, I guess. Anyway, you should meet with the diplomats. And we'll get in a game of Wicked Grace before I go back, though, right?
100%, yeah. Yeah.
Don't bet any public buildings this time.
This time. I love Varric. I love Varric so much. My absolute favorite person.
Maybe. Royal hearts and minds.
Okay, so... Oh, there was a thing there. Wait. Read. Oh, well... I don't have the entire thing yet, I don't think. Basically... This is my boyfriend. We're not gonna talk to him quite yet. Okay, so... This is the one thing that I don't 100% love about making Cole more human. It's not... We need to go here. It's not my favorite thing. It's cute, but...
Inquisitor, I see you have time for afternoon refreshments.
Did you know that a merchant in the courtyard is selling gemstones the same color as your eyes?
What an odd thing to say. I must see this for myself.
Yeah, good old Meriden is there still singing her songs.
I appreciate the help getting him elsewhere.
I still don't understand Orlesians and their masks, but it makes him happy. And I needed the table.
For breadcrumbs.
Birds like breadcrumbs.
I love Cole.
Oh, Cole, good day. I didn't see you there.
But I saw you, as lovely as your songs.
I'm pleased for both of you.
The world has ample pain, Inquisitor. The kindness
I
found in
don't
Cole
love
was
that
rare
the end
indeed.
point of the becoming
songs bring
human
happiness to those who hear,
plot line is
and I
you
can
get a
make her
romance.
happy in return.
Well then, carry on.
I understand why, and I like the vibe of it, but like, when you have the one plot line in a game that's like, the non-human character becomes more human, and you make the end point of that, and he got a girlfriend! Yeah, I don't love that. It's been 2 years, so presumably the Golden Nug, an effervescent white Seleni wine with a dash of West Hill brandy and a splash of pomegranate juice, muddled with raspberries and a sprig of royal elf fruit. You put weed in this drink. The Hissing Drake, a bold mix of cinnamon-infused whiskey, dark Lomarin rum, and Hirol's Lava Burst. Not for the faint of stomach or heart. Benediction, Prophet's Laurel gin served with a wedge of lime and a thimble of golden scythe. The Emerald Valley, made with a spirit distilled by Chantry Sisters in Leeds from over 70 herbs and flowers, topped by egg-white foam dusted with nutmeg. Night of Shame, our sweetest Antivan port with a dash of chocolate bitters and a twist of orange, served in a flute of chilled Syrah glass. Not bad. And the Randy Dowager, rumored to have been concocted by the editor of Orlay's most scandalous periodical herself. A tall glass of abyssal peach liqueur and fresh cream, garnished with sugared rose petals and served on a silk handkerchief with a scandalous rhyming couplet inked on it by the bartender. Honestly, I would 100% drink most of these. So when I went to that wedding for one of my D&D party in March, they had 2 like video game themed cocktails that were being served. One of them was called the Life Stream, and it tasted low-key kind of like a margarita, but one of them also was vacation juice from Animal Crossing. And I thought it was a great idea because they're both fucking nerds. And I'm sitting here like, if you were ever gonna have like a fancy party with themed cocktails, I would 100% lift them from here. I would 100% drink them. Hey Sarah, what's up, my dude?
Inquisitor Herald. Glad to be back, though. Whatever it is this lot have shoved up their sleeves. Just right up in there.
That's it? It's been some time.
Well, we don't know what's what, so what's there to go on about? It's Inquisition business, innit? That's all we are. Maybe sort out how they want to mess with us. Then there'll be something to talk about.
Okay, alright. Sarah's past and now things. Lost another book. Stop leaving them places. Below are journal entries by Sarah. Also several sketches of Skyhold with impeccable cross-hatching. Moving again. Less stuff, more things. People things. Too many Val somethings. Name less stupid, Orlay. Last Jenny checked in. Wasn't worried. A drawing of a gloved fist holding an odd symbol smashing against the face of a chevalier. The symbol is red and smells of strawberry. Traveling again. And again. Been here before. We're everywhere. Back to the Winter Palace? Never good. Pack these. Bet Varric we're in trouble. Scratched out. Varric won't take a sucker bet. In for 10 with Cullen. Everyone looks old and tired and fat. Find who shrunk my Skyhold clothes. Scratched out. Piss. Don't say the Inquisitor's hand looks bad. It looks very bad. Is Whittle even here? Why do I go where there's no Whittle? A drawing of Sarah and Dagna silhouetted by an explosion, bees, and exploding bees. Charges in the palace! No one will be sleeping. Rainier hugs harder than Blackwall. Still beardy. Josie is best here. Cassandra needs to punch something or she'll explode. Everyone? They never call in everyone. Liliana knows something. Knew it. Inquisition is in trouble. Okay, so a couple of things here. the Inquisitor's hand looks bad. So the hand, the anchor, the little thing there, it's not doing so hot. So we saw it kind of flare up earlier, right before talking to Mother Giselle. The hand is not great. And then also Whittle, Sarah and Dagna, they're a thing. Absolutely incredible. I love it. Hello, how are you? I guess we go here. Sarah and Dagna are so cute together.
Worship, I'm glad you're here. Listen, I need you to keep the chief distracted while
I
sneak
love this
dragon
scene.
skull through the room behind him.
What?
Wait, what?
It's for his birthday.
Do Canari even have birthdays?
All right, here he comes. Just keep him talking. He loves talking.
Creme, my
Hey, boss.
beloved.
Good to see
Creme is my bestie. I love him so much. Oh my god. I sure like night enchanting. Is an Orlesian history grand? The council may affect lyrium. I haven't seen a rift in ages, or I just love Ferelden politics. Dagna was that dwarf who, she was like our artificer, our little inventor. She was in the Undercroft in Skyhold. She was the one in Origins who was in Orzammar, who wanted to study with the Circle, so we had to go back to the Circle and get them to accept her for study. And then she turned up again in Inquisition, and now she and Sarah are a thing. Let's do I haven't seen a rift in ages.
It's good to see that the Veil has largely healed, now that most of the major rifts are closed.
Absolutely,
You might
girl
think
boss.
otherwise, but the Veil isn't technically a physical barrier. It's more like a magical vibration that repels the Fade.
It is true, yeah. I love the fact that this quest is just quick info dump at him. So the council may affect lyrium.
Do you think news of the Exalted Council could affect the lyrium shipments from Orzammar?
Maybe.
How are you? Isn't Orlesian history grand?
It's fascinating to see the remnants of Syrian culture here. Most of it was deliberately erased during Orlesian unification under the reign of Mafrath's son Isarath.
I did know that. I did know that, actually. I sure like night enchanting.
Most mages hate the thick of battle, but I can't imagine hanging back. It's nice to get your hands dirty.
That's why I like you, boss. You swing a sword. It's a weird sword made out of magic, but still.
They're literally gonna make me go through all of the dialogue choice. Oh my god, I just love Ferelden politics!
Did you know that Ferelden has its own names for lords? The country is divided into
Yes, the Ferelden political structure, we all know it.
Inside those are cities and Arlings ruled by Arls, and then there's the Banorn. It's a large area of countryside ruled by multiple bands.
Yeah.
Good to know.
Surprise! Happy birthday, Chief!
Oh, you guys. You got me.
He was definitely winking. Anyway, hey, Bull, what's up?
Hey, boss.
They're adorable. Wait, rotate, wait, I can straighten that. Oh. Huh? Bucky is in there. Alright, well, hi, Charter!
Well met, your worship.
Oh, okay. Cassandra's over here. Alright, well, let me get this for... Ooh, oh. Oh my god! This is for the most important part of this DLC. Hold up, this is for the most important part of this DLC. Destroy. Destroy. I really needed to stash all of these. Yeah, I'm gonna destroy it. It's fucking useless to me. It's real good. Destroy. Don't need it. Ugh, don't need that. We have 2 of these. I don't need as many of that. I have 2 of these. Okay, good enough. It's vitally important that we get those. Anyway, Cassandra is here. And I hope it's going to be just as adorable as it was my first time playing. So hold on.
Oh.
Huh?
Is everything all right?
Yes. Well, I wanted to speak with you, and now you're here.
Should I not be here?
Should I leave and come back later so you can try again?
Always with clever suggestions.
Oh my god, I want to smooch her.
Maybe you should sit.
I can stand.
Maybe I should sit.
Are you okay? Hey, Cassandra, are you all right? Hey?
Inquisitor, I want you to know that I am your friend. I will always be your friend.
Oh, well, that's...
So I hope to give you sound advice on this momentous day. Do what is in your heart, my friend, no matter what anyone might tell you.
Thank you?
That's a lovely sentiment, Cassandra.
Marriage is much more than a lovely sentiment, Inquisitor.
Marriage?
Are you...
Blackwall is quite a man. Or Rainier, or... What name will he go by now when you... You're not proposing to anyone. I am going to kill Varric. Why do I believe everything he says?
I got this scene before. With the Cullen romance. Hey, maybe I will.
I might get married. I've thought about it.
Maybe I will. Maybe I'll go propose to him right now.
I suspected as much.
Oh, okay.
Being Inquisitor has brought you good things. Many good things. But only a few have been by your choice. Take what happiness you can from those and do not let them go.
But seriously, Cassandra,
that is all I meant to say.
You should not believe anything he tells
from
you.
A friend for the days to come.
Oh, it's so fucking good. Oh my god, yes. It is 100%. He's like, I know I can get him to propose. Yeah, sure. Go ahead and synchronize. I don't think I got it when I was romancing Bull. I'm trying to remember what the other romance I got to Trespasser in was. Because I don't know that I got it on all of them. Sarah Josephine is... Oh, she's up. Saving Blackwall, obviously. Josephine, my beloved. How are you?
It's been quite a day so far, has it not? I've been speaking with representatives from everywhere.
Have they given you trouble?
Not at all. It is quite alarming. It means they are all saving themselves up for later. Would you walk with me? I should like to take some air before the Exalted Council becomes inescapable.
Of course.
The palace has been most accommodating. We are, after all, here at their insistence. But the ministers may... No. No more talk of the council. This meeting was to spend time with you in a more relaxed fashion.
Is this in your daily notes? 3 to 4 o'clock, idle chats with the
It's probably
Inquisitor.
not lit.
Of course not. Not precisely.
I love her.
The truth is, there is a small entertainment happening tonight, to which I may be able to find a pair of invitations.
Josie.
You'd like me to go with you?
Josie.
Very much so. In all the years you worked with Orlais, you had so little time to enjoy its culture.
I want to go to the theater with you. Yes, absolutely. Hey, Orlais has one.
I do wish you'd warned me the game would take more work after Halam Shiral.
It's strange. Those were some
interesting.
With all that's been happening, I promised myself a single evening out.
Wonder why I don't
very
have a
much
memory
like
of
to
getting
go
it the
with a
second
friend.
time. Doing what exactly?
And what is this small entertainment?
Something to ease our minds. I would very much like to surprise you with the details.
Okay, sure.
Thank you for thinking of me. I'd be delighted to attend.
Splendid. I will arrange things at once.
Right.
The past years have been so
she's
busy.
such a Disney princess.
We have
I love
earned
her
at
so
least
much.
a few moments of rest.
A calm night out sounds...
Oh, bravo! Bravo!
Is it always this loud?
I've been in battles that were quieter than this.
Oh, yes. What a stupendous voice Lady Brask has. Her D-sharp once shattered an entire conservatory. But tell me, did you enjoy the performance?
It's more important that you did.
What I really enjoyed was seeing you put your duties
It's
aside
so
for a
good.
change.
I truly did. Thank you for coming. It's been too long
It's
since
just
I
like-
just spent an evening doing... nothing.
Here's to nothing. May it happen to us more often in the future.
That's the dream.
Oh, look! The encore signal!
Oh, Orlais. No, it's... Alright, so let me see. Who have I talked to? Sandra, Bull, Sarah, Josephine, Cole. Not Blackwell yet. Cullen. Vivian. So we do need to go over to the other side now. Time for the most important part of the DLC.
You there! You're to dodge, not catch. If that ball were a fireball, you'd be dead.
There's a dog!
You found a dog.
They don't breed Mabari in Olay. The merchant said he was abandoned. Perhaps his owner's tired of the novelty.
But he's such a good dog! If ever a person ever needed a dog, it was Cullen.
Tire of you? With that positive attitude and fetching ability?
He's so cute!
He's not supposed to fetch it.
I don't think you understand how this works.
Another Ferelden trapped at the Winter Palace. I couldn't leave him to that fate. Besides,
Give this man a
I
dog.
think he likes me.
Of course he does. You're actually true.
I never expected you to make friends at a political council. How times have changed.
So they have. The Inquisition will change after this. I'm not yet sure what that will mean.
It means we all get to go the fuck home.
Whatever happens, our people, you, Liliana, Josephine, will have my support in whatever form you require.
If your support comes with that of your new friend, I'm sold. I know a useful ally when I see one.
Yeah!
You can help. Dodge this, and I'll find overpriced Orlesian dog treats before we go.
Anyway, we gotta give him the dog treats. It's vitally important to give him dog treats. While the gazebo is available for festive occasions, deposits are non-refundable in cases of flood, fire, or imperial whim. Book accordingly. Overpriced dog treats! It's so important to give him. Welcome to yet another absolutely fucking fantastic scene. This is so important to me. This scene is everything.
Darling, you made it. Excellent. I scheduled this appointment ages ago, and they do appreciate punctuality.
Appointment?
With the Imperial Garden Spa, of course. You work so hard, my dear.
Spa day with Vivienne! A canary in a spa.
I feel like I'm going to break something in here. Or someone.
You'll present the staff with a special challenge, darling.
Orlesian
the
eggs, yeah.
experience will be good for them.
What are the cheese wheels for?
It pains me that you even have to ask. You've clearly been living too long in barely civilized conditions.
Did you hear something?
Relax, darling. It's spa day. How have you been? It seems ages since we've spoken. Does everything go well between you and Sir Rainier?
Yeah. Looking for juicy details?
Are you digging for gossip, Vivienne? Trying to get me to give up the juicy
What
details?
are they for? They're for a little
Merely
snack.
expressing concern for your well-being, my dear. Someone ought to.
What have you been up to?
You must be keeping very busy.
Someone has to keep the mess that's been made of Thaddeus's institutions of magic from flying apart. Don't you feel better, my dear? This place really does work miracles.
They're a snack. We just pop them straight in our mouth.
What happened?
Darling, it's spa day. Don't fret. You'll undo all the good they've done. Come along, Inquisitor. They have other appointments, you know.
So we had a nice little spa day. Can I go in the water? Hell yeah! Alright, so. Oh, it's Hard in Hightown. Over here is Cullen. There's Vivienne. And there's the... Oh, why not? Wah! Welcome back. How goes it? How was practice? You're back. I guess we just need to go talk to... Ooh. Wait. Ooh! Dog treat, dog treat, dog treat, dog treat. First things first, we gotta find all of our pals. Who do we talk to first? Earl Tegan. Where's... Hello? Henlo? Where's my buddy? Oh, that's Duke Cyril. Where's my... Dorian! Alright, let's talk to them first. No, hi, Tegan. Who is this woman, Tegan? That's good. As you can see, we started Trespasser. Wait, I gotta go talk to the boyfriend first. Hold. I was saving him for last. And we're... Oh! There we go. Oh, good. Let's go talk to the boyfriend. Hey, Blackwall! Oh god, Harlequin tag. Yeah. Polish a new sword there, babe. Can I get a little kissy, please? Ooh! Bullseye!
And there she is. I missed you.
You missed me?
Oh, hello. Do I know you?
Always cruel.
Yeah. Heck yeah. Short king. Not short, but I'm just so large.
Any chance you remember now?
Ah, you!
I have to say, while I appreciated the letters, this is
Were we
much
sending
better.
spicy letters? Were we sending spicy letters?
And after the betrayal and what I put those men through, my sorries were worth about as much as shit.
How many punches did you take?
How many people hit you?
I lost count at 12, but I could take a punch. They needed to know that there's a way to come back from anything. And I wanted to help them if I could. I thought going up there on the gallows was difficult. This was worse. 100 times worse. Anyway, it's nice to be back, though I'm not sure what to think of this council. Is it selfish of me to hope that you'll no longer need to be Inquisitor?
No.
No. I want the same.
I want to fucking
I'll wait.
retire.
For as long as it takes.
Oh no. Hey, can I propose? Can I get a wedding? Can I get a oh my, what? Hey, what? Huh? Huh?
Tom?
What?
I'm not going anywhere.
Are you afraid to put tits in it again? God. Apparently. What am I? Inquisitor, hope this letter finds you well. I apologize for my prolonged absence. I've traced the whereabouts of one more of my former company, and I'm writing to you from Kirkwall, where he now resides. I knew him as Private Nicholas Lorry. He goes by Klaus now. Unlike so many of the men I betrayed, Klaus found a way to put his life together without turning to crime. It doesn't in any way lessen the horror of what I did, but it was comforting to see at least one life not completely ruined by my actions. Klaus is married to a lovely lady. They run a small bakery. It didn't take him long for recognition to dawn, and then I had 2 mince pies lobbed at my head. Pies that were fresh from in the oven, mind you. It was a good thing I ducked. I made my apologies. Even after months of searching and making reparations, it was still hard. To his credit, Klaus allowed me to talk, and we ended the visit with ales at the Hanged Man. I should return within the month. Thank you for allowing me this time, Inquisitor. Yours, Tom Rainier. Can I get a fucking
Inquisitor.
smooch? Fuck off. Okay, so it's only with Cullen that you actually do get to then follow up on that conversation. Alright, it's fine. I wanted to actually get married, but it's fine. Yeah. Tom Rainier. The condition of, me pardoning him was that he go by his real name. Well, I'll read that, thank you. This fountain was erected in commemoration of the end of the Civil War and the slaying of Corypheus by the Blessed Herald of Andraste, Inquisitor Viper Adar, in the 42nd year of the Dragon Age. Let the song of its water be as laughter, let the cool of its stone be as memories gone. Dedicated by Marquise Griala, beloved friend to the throne and the peoples of Orlais, in memory of Empress Celine. That bitch. Nah, but he's a cool dude now. Yes, perhaps he did a little bit of mild murder, a few war crimes, but who among us has not? Who is this woman, Tigan?
Victoria, am I interrupting?
Of course not, Inquisitor. I was catching up with Redcliffe's Arl. He's here to represent Ferelden at the summit.
Inquisitor, good to meet you.
Right. So how's Redcliffe?
How are things in Redcliffe, my lord?
Blessedly quiet. The mayor conveys his greetings. Redcliffe remembers its savior.
You got old, buddy.
I'll try not to keep you from more important matters.
Very well. We'll continue this later, your perfection.
Many are frightened of the Inquisition's power, but I will do all I can to allay their fears.
But, So how bad will this summit be?
What's the worst case scenario if the summit goes badly?
There are some who wish to see the Inquisition end. We must persuade them it is not necessary.
Must we?
I have much to do, but let me say this. I may no longer
Must
be
we
your
convince
spy
them of
master,
that,
but I
actually?
am always here if you require.
Because I don't think I want to keep doing this job,
I'm glad
actually.
you finally arrived, Inquisitor. The Crown's anxious for news.
And your thoughts on Ferelden's position?
The breach is long gone, yet Skyhold's army remains. Ferelden can't continue to ignore soldiers on its borders.
That's a fair point.
The Inquisition has grown. I can see how its presence might cause concern.
Then you understand why we must demand a reduction of your military forces. A power without allegiance to either Ferelden or Orlais. Even I see neither of our countries can let it rest. I won't keep you longer. We'll have words enough when the Exalted Council begins.
No, they certainly have not. Poor Tegan. That's only been, what, like 10 years? Eesh.
Orlais is on your side, Lord Parvis. The Inquisition support is not a thing to lose lightly.
Which is why the Orlesian court is circling it with a net and collar?
Looking good, Dorian.
But you'll have to excuse me. I see an old friend I must greet. Inquisitor, how long has it been? Don't actually tell me. I despise feeling old. It's good to see you, my friend.
Thrilled to be at the Exalted Council, Lord Parvis.
Oh, riveted. Orlais wants the Inquisition tamed, Ferelden wants it gone, the Chantry meddles, and Tevinter sends but one ambassador. That's me, by the way. A reward for my interest in the South. Thankfully, Ambassador Pavis is a token appointment. Call on me as you like.
My good friend.
Inquisitor.
I think,
Duke
as I have said before,
member of the Council of Heralds,
I
and
think
Lord of
that the
Châteauhain.
Inquisitor and Dorian should be
long
trauma
followed
bonded
your
like
work.
two cats
It
who
is
can't be adopted
extraordinary.
separately.
Is that sentiment shared by the rest of the court?
Of course. Orlais wishes only to offer respectful guidance to the Inquisition.
No.
The Inquisition will continue to set its own
Get
course.
fucked.
Have care, Inquisitor. Stating that so boldly may unite Orlais with Ferelden against you. I have not forgotten Justinia's death. I had friends who perished
They
at the
should
Temple
be.
of Sacred Ashes.
I will
More than the
burn
good
the
you have
Inquisition
done.
to the
It
ground
is a
before
good
I let
remainder
Orlais get a
together
finger in
I
it.
don't wish to lose. Whatever happens, Inquisitor, I wish you well.
Don't think I won't. They should be. 100%, yes. You cannot separate these two. The shared PTSD is too strong. Where is he? Where's my beloved? My darling. My bestie!
As the most eloquent dwarf you know, Sparkles...
Speech! speech. Way too much speech.
Varric, there's really no need.
What's going on?
Inquisitor! You're just in time. Sparkles, the Imperium doesn't deserve you. Or want you. It may even kill you. But we'll miss you. If it counts.
You leaving me? Dorian? Dorian?
And you didn't know.
Dorian?
Okay, folks. Time to take the party elsewhere.
Tama never wanted any. I swear.
Leave him.
Dorian? Are you leaving me? You better not be! I'm gonna start biting people. I'm gonna start shaking like a chihuahua.
It's true. When the Exalted Council has ended, I'm going back to Tevinter. For good, this time.
You're not even giving me any time to start house hunting in Tevinter before. Like, how am I supposed to just pull up all my stuff? I gotta go talk to Blackwall about this? We have to make plans to move up north now? Oh my god. That's great.
You were going to sneak away without even a goodbye.
I was going to tell you. Not like this.
That's
the part
funny.
Of Varric's idea. My father is dead.
Oh.
Assassinated, I believe.
Okay, so I'm coming to
received
Tevinter.
notice this morning. A perversely cheerful letter congratulating me on assuming his seat in the Magisterium. I didn't even see him when I was home. I had no idea he would leave me everything. This ambassadorship, his doing, I'm told. He must have wanted me away when the trouble began. I have to go back.
Hey, what about Bull?
How does Bull feel about this?
He wants to come with me. It can't happen, of course. A Canary cannot simply walk around the Imperium, even in a Magister's company. I don't want him hurt. He doesn't want me hurt. We're working it out.
Hey, I could help you.
You'll need help. I could go with you.
Not this time, my friend. I won't be entirely without support.
Yeah.
Mayveris has gathered other Magisters who feel as we do.
Mayveris!
We'll be an actual faction in the Magisterium. I'll teach them manners, take them shopping.
This is why I'm
It'll be
actually really
fun.
excited for Dragon Age 4 to be in Tevinter. I want to see what Dorian and Mayveris are up to up there. So what are you gonna do?
So you'll truly be a Magister?
Oh, yes. I can't wait to degrade the Magisterium with my presence. A new outfit is required.
And then what?
I find my father's killers and kill them back. Then I find those giving Tevinter a bad name and kill them. They're most likely the same people.
So,
that should make the
can I
job easy.
go? Yeah. Listen, you don't have to do anything.
You don't have to go back, Dorian. You put it behind you, you still could.
Give up a golden opportunity for martyrdom? Perish the
If
thought.
you get martyred, I'll kill you myself.
A going away present. It's a sending crystal. Amazing what friendship with the Inquisition gives you access to. If I get in over my head, or you're overwhelmed with sorrow for lack of my velvety voice.
Constantly. Every day.
What? You didn't think I would just leave and you'd never hear from me again, did
So
you?
we have cell phones
You
to
are
each
my
other.
dearest friend. Perhaps my only friend. That will never change, no matter where we are. Now let's finish the good wine before the others get back.
Hey, bestie. Is Bull gone?
Quite the party, wasn't it? I hear it left the Orlesians and Fereldans completely aghast. Andraste's herald, the Inquisitor, toasting a Tevinter Magister. Not a bad
This isn't
scandal
even
to
the
you.
worst thing we've done. If they can't handle my very bestest friend in the entire world being a Tevinter Magister, then they can suck my nuts. Where on earth is this dog? back over here. Hello, Bobby! I got another tweet for you. Okay, alright. I guess it's time for politics. Starting the Exalted Council will lock off spending time with followers. Yeah, I already did it all. It's fine. Constitution. Heck yeah.
Thank you, Your Holiness. Now, Artigan, as to your concerns.
The Inquisition established an armed presence in Ferelden territory. You outright seized Caer Bronach in Crestwood.
I understand. That does look bad. And you're telling me we didn't give it back to the crown? That's not a good look.
Our goal was to keep more Ferelden citizens from
It's not a
dying,
great look.
not to seize power.
Your help was appreciated 2 years ago, Inquisitor. Now order has been restored, yet you remain.
Yes.
Invading under pretext of restoring order is exactly what the Grey Wardens did to us centuries ago, and we exiled them.
That is also
now the Inquisition is doing the same thing with Grey Wardens in their ranks.
That's a fair point.
Your concern is ill-founded. The Grey Wardens have proven their worth time and again.
Yes.
Of course Orlais tolerates the Inquisition's interference.
He was in Redcliffe Castle.
Whenever Gaspard complains, Lady Briala tugs on his leash.
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
Tegan, the Empire of Orlais will not stand idle if the Inquisition oversteps its bounds. Unlike Ferelden,
In Orlais, you mean. You don't mind them
mistakes of a young
overstepping their bounds in Ferelden.
An organization in need of a guiding hand. Yours, no doubt.
Pardon me, Inquisitor. Divine Victoria wishes to speak with you in private.
He was Ban Tegan first, and now he's Arl Tegan because he took over the Arling of Redcliffe from his brother, Arleman, who absolutely should have died, and the only thing that I hold against Jowan is the fact that he didn't manage to kill Eamon, but, now Tegan is the Arl of Redcliffe. So Tegan is his name, and he is an Arl. Josephine, can you handle this for a second?
Something has come up. I'll be back.
What?
This is highly irregular.
Perhaps it would be best if we took a short recess.
Yes, exactly. So what's going on? What's going on, Liliana? Why do you need to talk to me?
The guard said we should both see this. I believe she was correct. A Canary warrior in full armor. How did he get into the Winter Palace?
The plot thickens.
So, what would the Left Hand of the Divine see when she looked at this?
That's
This is a warrior,
a good
not
question.
A spy. Part of the Antam, the Canary military.
So, yeah, that
Unless
feels
these
about right. I
wounds
was
come
about
from a
to say
fight
it
against
feels
someone
like
using
something
magic,
in the
but at
ballpark of
least
10
a
years.
flaw from a
So
blade.
7 years sounds right.
He was badly hurt, separated from his allies, and made it here before he died. But how?
Would the Iron Bull know anything about this?
I asked,
So true.
and he is as surprised as we are. Since becoming Talvashoth, he has had no contact with his people.
Because he looked old as fuck.
Deadly mysteries at the Winter Palace. Throw in a Hulla statue and some Caprice coins, and it's just like old times. Can Josephine manage the diplomats while I look around?
She will be fine. It's all speeches and posturing for the first few days anyway. I will extend the recess as long as possible. I will also have our friends ready themselves for battle if need be.
You think that's likely?
I think the Exalted Council may be more exciting than we expected.
Huh. Follow the blood trail. Love this. Cullen, word has spread from Denerim about the summit the Inquisition will attend. The news is half rumors, but with the representatives they say are going, it's clearly serious, and the details are probably not something you can put down in a letter. I will, however, look forward to more glowing descriptions about how much you love Orlesian parties. Branson's here. His son insists I add "Hello, Cull" to this letter. He also insists it be "Hello" and not "Hello." Your nephew is stubborn, but very familiar. Love, Mia. Inquisitor, greetings and salutations from beautiful Kirkwall. The sun is shining, the seabirds are screeching, and almost nothing in Hightown has fallen into a sinkhole and ended up in the sewers for over a month. The Red Lyrium cleanup in the gallows is going better than expected. Nobody misses having Meredith fused to the flagstones, eerily glaring at everyone. The city guard celebrated finally getting her out of there by holding a completely impromptu parade. Several Lowtown residents composed a song on the spot with lyrics to the effect of "Thank the Maker, the crazy cursed Templar is gone," which was remarkably catchy, despite, or maybe just because of, the fact that it was mostly just swearing in tune. Even with all this stellar progress, it looks like I'm stuck here. Channels in the harbor were completely changed by falling debris a few years back, which led to a lot of ships getting wrecked coming and going, which only made things worse. Then we had rifts open and weird glowing fade rocks appeared out of nowhere. Incidentally, thanks for closing the rifts. Now the only hope for repairing the harbor is to send guys with pickaxes to clear the rocks. Ever try to hire miners who are also divers, Inquisitor? There aren't many, and even fewer are happy mining glowing shit from the fade. This is gonna take a lot of my coin to fix. Stop by the city sometime. We'll get in a game of Wicked Grace. Please. This Viscount shit is boring me to death. Varric. Ooh, this is Vivian. Inquisitor, I fear I shall have no opportunity to meet with you prior to the Exalted Council at Halam Sharal. The colleges and fraternities of enchanters are holding yet another round of elections in a few months, and I must be present to organize everything, or the Equitarians and the Lucrocians will inevitably get drawn into the most passive-aggressive arguments over the number of ballot boxes and the arrangement of voting cards you can possibly imagine. On the last two occasions when I could not be spared from my duties at the Imperial Court, the isolationists sealed themselves inside the debating area with ice walls in protest over some insult from a libertarian senior enchanter from Cumberland. I must, of course, convey the continuing approbation of the Orlesian Court, though I have no doubt dear Duke Cyril has already bored you to death with the Council of Heralds' compliments by now. Cordially, Vivienne. Okay, so, oh, there's more to read. Cassandra. Inquisitor, I am writing to you from the Hunterhorn Mountains, where I was successful in tracking down Seeker Emery. She was more shocked than most to hear of Lord Seeker Lucius's betrayal, as he was her mentor when she was just an initiate. But she is eager to help rebuild, and she has heard of a few other Seekers who might have been sent to Ravain. I still do not know how many of us yet remain, how many Lucius killed, but I know that we are recovering, and I know that we will be better this time. I confess I look forward to returning to Orlais next month. Once I would have thought that impossible. Orlais was little more than the land of frustrating politics, excessive ornamentation, and responsibilities I did not want. But now that friends wait for me there, it is almost a home. Cassandra. Alright, so... here we go. Blood trail is here. Oh, here we go. There's more.
It looks like he came down over the railing.
So, oh, yep, there it is. Oh no, I missed a crooked painting! Hold, please.
If this is some sort of Orlesian trick, I'll have you hide.
Haha!
I am grievously regretful of the inconvenience, but you must all play me outside.
Alright. I know, right? This way. Up this way. Oh, and there's a broken railing and an open window with blood. Got it. Great. Well, let's loot this. Gotta take literally everything I can. Door off its hinges and...
An active illuvian.
Oh!
If I'm going through it, I'm not going alone.
Fancy that! An illuvian! Exactly. don't think that's great. I'm not loving this. All right, who are we bringing? We're bringing the lads. We're gonna bring the boys. It's time for another family outing. I did talk to Sarah. She didn't have a huge amount to say. She was just like, yeah, shit's bad. Come talk to me when we figure out what they want. And then she had that little book about the various things that she noticed. There was a bunch of traveling that she'd done. She noticed the Inquisitor's hand was looking nasty, and she was complaining about Dagna not being there, which is how the Dagna and Sarah are together conversation got started. Please load. Please load. Please load. Please load. Please load. 7 years of loading screens. Please don't crash. I mean, if it does... No, actually, I just saved right before going through this mirror. Because I'm always wary of going into new areas. Come on. Please. Literally begging you. That's all fine. No worries. Saving is a very easy thing to gloss over. Okay. Well. Yeah, just a little bit. How does everyone think the adventure is going? It's time to, you know, get a drink, stretch out again. Relax, kick back. Ah, yeah. See, that's important. I do love my multicolored fairy lights. I have a little rainbow running across the top of my room. Shame we're going to die here. Ah, yeah, it do be like that. I understand completely. Wow. Wow. Well, it's been nice playing the game. So that's it. That's Dragon Age Inquisition. It's weird how it just ends with you going through a mirror and disappearing forever. Wild how they just didn't make any more than that. I'm so irritated. No, understandable. It's like... I know. It's like ass o'clock where you are, so like completely understandable. I know. It's gonna be wild. We don't know where they're gonna pick up. With this weird ass ending? I'm so fucking irritated right now. Like, are you joking? Are you for serious right now? Are you kidding? Oh, it is too. Okay, well, basically, we're not gonna get anything else done tonight. This is gonna be it. Shame you have to restart. Well, I think I'm just gonna start winding down at this point. If it's, I looked at it and you're right, it's like 2 minutes. So let's start thinking about the end of the stream. Because it was going to be a good place to cut off anyway, starting with the new area. I would have liked to have taken a look at it first, but Phone Mom did it. It literally, Phone Mom did it. She's like, I'll teach you to ignore me. Yeah, because I don't think it was going to be a cutscene. I think it was just going to load a new area, and then it would be another sequence of exploration in there, if I'm remembering right. So I was pretty much just probably going to end up saving almost immediately after going through the Alluvion anyway. So I guess this doesn't change a whole lot. We'll just start up immediately outside the Alluvion versus immediately inside it. This'll be fine. Wow, I can't believe she would do this to me. Absolutely appalling. This is an attack on me personally. All right, well. Rude, but thanks. There she goes.
Screens off Dingus, it's 9:30 p.m.
This is what happens when you go to Val Royeaux. Bad shit happens here. Unfucking believable. I hate it here. Somehow, this is Orlay's fault. Valroy vowels. It's French. No one gives a shit. All right, well, it do be like that, I suppose. I guess this is where we're cutting off. This is it. This is the end. It's been a good run. Yeah, but I don't care about the French's opinion, so. Could my calendar open, please? Okay, so. I had to like double check and see what's going on here. So, can we rant about something? Can rant about how tired I am and how much I wish I were playing Baldur's Gate 3, but my D&D. Rant about D&D. I'm still thinking about Guinevere. Makes perfect sense. Glad to see you. Thanks for hanging out. I will, letting you know right now, next Tuesday, I'm not doing more Dragon Age. So just FYI, a week from today, the next stream is canceled because I got a thing. Next Dragon Age stream is going to be on the 22nd, and we'll pick up Trespasser from there. So, Friday is going to be Stardew Valley. We have 2 more Stardew Valley streams. We have this Friday and then the Friday after. And then after that, I'm on vacation. And then immediately after that, Starfield comes out. So, 2 more Stardew Valley. We're getting down to it. It's a very busy August, and honestly, I can't fucking wait for vacation. I'm this close to fucking losing it. I'm gonna lose my marbles. My brain is eating itself alive. 8 months is literally the outer limit of how long I can go between vacations. So, really looking forward to it. Oh, huh? Catch fire type and dog-like Pokemon to progress. Well, damn. I didn't even know there was a raid. The Pokemon game has raids? Well, the more you know. I can't think of anything else in D&D. I just keep thinking about Guinevere from the Baldur's Gate 3 file that I was playing. She's so hot. And I'm so weak. I think I may have her romance Halsin. That might be where that one goes. I don't know when the next time I'll be streaming Baldur's Gate 3 is. Whenever the vibes hit. But I feel like her romance is going to be Halsin just because I don't see it. I'm not seeing anything else. They don't feel like they mesh. My brain is empty, no thoughts. I don't have anything to say about D&D right now other than that I need to write for the campaign. I think I'm playing, next Monday. Next Monday. I have a little bit less than a week to write the next session, so I need to get... Was it Halsin? Lae'zel? Oh my god! How'd you manage that? I think she still hates my guts. I absolutely can't. Like, Karlach likes me better than Lae'zel does, and I've had Karlach for like 7 seconds. Unbelievable. That's impressive. That's really, really impressive. As I was telling my D&D chat earlier, she seems delightful. Lae'zel does. She does not have the requisite bicep diameter for me, personally. So I will not be romancing her. I'm shallow like that, and I need my ladies to have big, beefy arms. She's the Githyanki. Like the very first one we met up on the ship. Not like the yellow-skinned alien looking lady. She's too skinny. I can't get behind it. She's got to be beef bones, which is why Karlach is so fucking hot. So fair. So fair. I am so, so shallow. And a lady's gotta be buff. Lae'zel is too skinny for me. I'm sure her romance is quite fun. I can't get past her noodle arms. Oh well. I think some of them might get angry at you. I've heard tell that some of them will let you be in, like, some of them let you do polyamorous romances. Possibly, I think Halsin is one of them. I think if you romance the druid, I think you can also romance Astarion and maybe 1 or 2 others as well. Gale, I think, doesn't like it if you romance other people. I don't know how he feels about Halsin, if Halsin is just everyone's hall pass. Which, listen, I would understand. If everyone in the game is just like, yes, we're monogamous, but I have eyes. Yeah, you can fuck the bear. Like, I would understand that. And I think it would be very funny. I think it would be a really good way for them to go. I just don't know. But we are going to find out. On my Bard playthrough, I think I've triggered the very beginning of the Gale romance. And I absolutely, as I said, I absolutely slammed that romance button. And I'm like, listen, if I have to break his heart later, then so be it. I'll absolutely kick him to the curb if I get a better option. Who am I romancing? Yes. I think my Bard is mostly going for Astarion, but is also stringing everyone else along as backup. In true Bard fashion. I think that's the correct way to play a Bard. So that's what I'm going with. I don't think Guinevere will do the same. She seems... responsible isn't the right word, but she definitely seems like more serious about that sort of thing. It is. It's definitely part of the experience. I'm so mad. This is definitely Frozen. I often do that, but I don't know yet in this game who I like. There are a couple outliers, but overall, I don't know enough about it. There's so much content that I don't think I have a clear image of the trajectory of any of these relationships, so I don't know yet who I'm gonna like best. Will is also very appealing. I will say, Will is... You romance the snake lady? I don't think you can. Yeah, future characters will be built for specific people. I like him. He's nice. He's got, like... And his plotline got interesting. I liked him from the beginning just because, like... I don't know, he seemed like the kind of personality type that my particular playstyle jives with the best, which is, we're going to be heroic and we're going to help everyone, and Will tends to like that. And so I was like, yeah, we're going to get along real great. And then his plotline continued to develop, and I was like, I am looking extremely disrespectfully. He sure did. And he was not ugly before. He was an extremely handsome man. And then things happened, and it's like, oh, okay, so, stunning. Absolutely a drop dead. Okay, all right, cool. Kaga is gorgeous, but I would straight up murder her in under a day. I could not put up with her bullshit. We would not vibe. Shadowheart seems nice. She seems really sweet. I do want to know what her secrets are, but she seems sweet. I can't wait to... Which companion's gonna screw me over? We're gonna go BioWare route? Is one of them gonna completely fuck the party over? Because I do hope so. Yeah, she ain't coming back from this one. Inquisition has frozen, which is fine. All right, I think that's the State of the Union, as it were. What on earth is on my calendar? Oh! This upcoming Friday. I was like, what is this thing I put on my calendar? This Friday is when another movie comes out, The Last Voyage of the Demeter, which I actually do really want to see. It's based on that one section of Dracula, the book, where it's the bunch of journal entries. The ship's log of the ship where Dracula's going across the ocean, and he's slowly picking off everyone on there. And I'm like, don't change the ending. Don't change the ending. I only heard about it really recently. It looks fantastic. And because I've been reading Dracula daily for the past, like, I think I started it last year and I did it again this year, it was fresh in my mind. I was thinking about the sequence of the Demeter. And then I saw that there was a movie coming out about it, and I'm like, do not change the end. If this movie doesn't end with literally everyone on the ship fucking dead, then you've done a bad job. It looks really, really cool. And I don't particularly love scary movies, but let me pull up Last Voyage of the Demeter trailer. Wait, you know what I'm gonna do? We're gonna watch it. I'm gonna close Inquisition. I'm just gonna fucking get out of here, because she's broken. She's not gonna work. None of this is going to work. We're gonna close that. Great. Kind of.
Evil is on board.
I'm so excited for this.
We call him Dracula.
The Demeter, on charter from Romania to London.
It's probably
Shipping
based on the
private
sequence in
crates.
Dracula.
Contents unknown. Out at sea, with no land in sight.
Scary enough on its own.
This here is Clemens. He's a doctor.
You dress like a learned man.
University of Cambridge. I know my way around the boat.
Our charter has agreed to pay a bonus for timely arrival in London.
Let me show you the ship. This here is Huckleberry.
It's gonna be scary.
Demeter's a fine boat, no doubt.
Something ripped apart the animals.
All the livestock?
This looks like a bite.
Search the ship. Everywhere.
I don't think that dog's getting out.
Evil is on board. Powerful evil.
They're gonna kill a kid too. I love the way they work the knocking in.
In the night, it drinks our blood. He is here. We call him Dracula.
He's coming!
Did you see the size of that bloody thing?
I'm gonna kill the cursed thing.
He is on this ship, which means that we will never leave it.
The devil is real. May God have mercy on us all.
I'm really excited for this movie. Well, there you go. Smashing Pumpkins is in it. So that's what's happening on Friday. That movie is coming out, and I'm really excited to go see it because I love Dracula. Oh, hell yeah. Nice. All right. Well, I'm going to track that down and I'm going to listen to it. But I think in the meantime, I'm going to find someone to raid and I'm going to start getting ready for bed. Because if Phone Mom cut me off, you know what? For once, I'm going to listen to that. And I'm going to, considering that my brain is tearing itself apart these days, maybe I should go to bed. Maybe I should give my brain a little bit of a rest if I'm going to make it through to vacation. But Friday is going to be Stardew Valley. Maybe, just maybe. I'm going to drop that in there again, just in case. I don't know. I feel like I should be yelled at. I kind of feel like it's justified. So, 2 more Stardews. We're going to do... It's going to be this Friday, Stardew, skipping... Thank you. I deserve to be yelled at. I will go to bed. This Friday, Stardew, skipping Tuesday, Dragon Age. Next Friday, Stardew. Then we're back. Think of the Snorlax. Think of the Snorlax. We're real fragmented from now until the end of August. So, oh, it's still a thing. Yeah, that's the deal. I'm gonna go get my little bedtime snack. I'm gonna go to bed. We're gonna raid. Who are we gonna raid? Probably Olivia. I don't see a game in there. But, Dead by Daylight, I think. Sounds like a fun time. Yeah. That sounds about right. It's rough. It is super rough. If it works for you, it works for you. If it doesn't, it doesn't. But that being said, I'm gonna start getting ready for bed. I will see you all later. I did actually start Trespasser tonight. Well, now that ain't right. I see. New video drivers. Well, good luck with that. Everyone, go get lots of rest. Good luck with your video drivers. Kick back and relax while those are installing, I guess. That makes sense. Make sure you get up regularly and stretch. Stretch out your hamstrings. Don't fuck up your back. Go up and down the stairs whenever you can. It's also good for your back. And make sure to drink plenty of water. And I'll see you later. I'm going to try and get a fair amount of sleep. And I will see you on Friday for Stardew Valley. Hang on for just a second while we go raid.